Hey guys, I hope you're all doing well. I just had a full moon energy update come through, and this will be for the full moon on the 15th of this month. I'm sure I'll talk more about it as we start approaching it more closely, but the first things that are coming through is that a lot of deep unworthiness in the chest and in the heart center is going to probably be coming up. You might feel like a deadness there, or just like a really, really deep, like hollow sadness. And if this sadness or hollowness had a voice, it might say like, I'm bad, or I'm no good. So just some really deep stuff in the heart center might be surfacing for you. And it just might feel like, ugh, like just like an ick, like almost like an ick, like, ugh. So that's the first thing that I wrote down. And with these sensations that are coming up in the heart center, there might be a temptation to distract. But I want to tell you that if you're willing to sit with it, and I've had this kind of come up a bit in my heart center here and there too, with these energies. And what I've noticed, if you're willing to sit with it, you might notice like a sweetness there, a kind of like a rest, like a deep melancholy. And actually when this energy of like, I'm bad, or I'm a mistake, or I suck, etc., when this energy of deep unworthiness is met with your presence, there's like a really beautiful transmutation that starts to happen. And like I said, it has a sweetness to it. It has a softness to it. It has this feeling of expansion. You might even start to feel a love starting to unearth underneath these feelings of unworthiness. Tears might come, there could be a big release in the heart center. So just some things to keep in mind. You'll have the temptation to distract, but if you can just be with your heart in a really soft and gentle way, you might feel things move through and transform. The next thing I wrote is new beginnings. New beginnings will birth during this time, and they might be scary. And I wrote you'll have internal resistance to these new beginnings, possibly. You'll be doubting yourself. You'll be unsure. Is this true for me? Is this good for me? Am I making a horrible decision? Like you might be fearing making the wrong decision. And so this is normal. You're moving into, you could say, a kind of a new self, a new version of yourself, one that's less shackled by fear and limitation and old beliefs that you've outgrown, and just like a more, or you could even say just this new self that's more willing to be vulnerable, that's more willing to put it on the line, that's more willing to feel, that's more willing to open yourself up to being hurt. You have this new kind of fearlessness coming online, you could say. And so this is going to lead to new life opportunities, to things feeling like a yes that would have been a no in the past. So new beginnings will birth for you, are trying to birth for you, but you will probably have a lot of internal resistance to it, at least some. You'll probably have some doubt, and you'll have some trepidation, but just trust your heart, trust life, and know that new beginnings, that's what they come with. They come with fear and resistance and doubt. But these energies are here to guide you into your new life, you could say, or into the new version of yourself. Not that it's like better than the past version or something, just a more open version, a more vulnerable version, a version without as much fear holding you back. So that was the next thing I wrote down. And I don't know how long I want this. Okay, we'll keep going here. This full moon is a powerful catalyst for addressing issues that you've been postponing or putting off. So anything, and this kind of goes with the heart center, as I'm saying it, I feel that. A lot of the stuff in the heart center that maybe you haven't wanted to feel, or maybe there's things with people that you've been knowing you need to address, but you've been postponing, or something with your work or your living situation, etc. It's like these full moon energies, I'm really feeling this one big time. These full moon energies are gonna bring that stuff up. You're gonna have to address it, kind of whether you like it or not. It's gonna be in your face. So stuff you've put off, it's gonna be just blaring at you right now. Could be relationships, could be work, could be health, could be anything. Just something that you know you've been needing to address within yourself, that you've been putting off, or address in the external, whatever. These energies are going to be like, all right, it's time for you to see this. I don't know about this lighting in this Airbnb, but we're going with it. We're plowing forward. I want to leave that. I want to just do that. I think that feels good. Those are the main points I wanted to hit. I have more down about other stuff. But those ones I feel like are the ones that want to be said in this video. Like I said, I'm going to be rolling these out for this full moon in November. That's what it feels like anyways. So I just wanted to hop on here. I'm still going every other YouTube, Patreon. So if you want to catch all of my content, joining the Patreon is the way to do that. Also helps support this work. But otherwise, I'm still going to be posting a lot here on YouTube for y'all. So just wanted to check in, give you those little nuggets to start with. Like I said, there is more here, but this feels like a complete video for now. And I just want to say you guys are doing such beautiful work, such an honor to walk alongside you every day, and just sending you the highest blessings and so much love. Namaste.